big is that ship? How big is it? Humongous. In this episode, we do something a little different. I take my mum on a South Pacific cruise where we soak up the sun, visit exotic islands, and explore the underwater world. That's our home for the next 10 days. It's beer time. Our last reasonably priced beverages. I feel like a lemming. If I walk straight over too far, I'll fall off the cliff. Amazing. I can't believe it. It's like being in Bondi Junction in the giant Westfield. I have told Mum to expect a bathroom the size of her caravan, and then anything better is a bonus. Come on. Bathroom's fine. It's much bigger than the caravan. It's fine.
Excellent, I love it. I love the balcony, being able to look out over the water would be really, really lovely. Nice big room, plenty of space. Excellent.
This is ridiculous. It's just too much. I can't take it all in. The old Australian bushfire summer. See yourself out here?
Yes, I'm going to have a swim, but maybe in the adult only pool.
Yeah. Huge.
I don't think I'll go on that one.
Who would like that one? Lainey! Lainey, I promise you I will get Nan on that by the end of this trip. Definitely. Match number 1. We've only been here 2 hours. We're into the first competition. I won! It turns out my mother now plays professional ping pong. I knew it would be big. I don't think I realised it would feel quite this big inside.
Oh, I'm just totally overwhelmed by this ship. It's just amazing. And look at that view. Sydney Harbour.
I learned this trick from our friends Mike and Julie. They said, just go up to the buffet, grab all the delicious looking antipasto and take it back to your room to have with the drink. Works for me.
Works for me too.
Day 2, and it's even flatter than yesterday. Check out our view for breakfast. It has definitely calmed down. Getting our morning exercise. Well, Mum's not. She's too busy looking at people. We are exploring the very last place on the ship that we haven't seen. Let's hope I don't spontaneously combust.
Last level was level 15, that's where the chapel was. This is the level with the disco. It seems a little ironic you've got the disco one flight of stairs from the chapel.
Also seems ironic that at 10 o'clock in the morning, the disco is where the craft ladies hang out.
Yeah.
What was that? That was a very Helen putt to burn the ball before it actually stopped.
Our entrance, our cupboard space, which is quite massive really, plenty of room, heaps and heaps of room. Our bathroom is quite spacious. The shower is great.
The shower's really good, hey?
Shower's really good, really good. And
it is the best shower I have ever had at sea.
Then we have lots of space here to put stuff on, which we have done quite well.
Even, now this is my favourite, this is Mum's banana that she bought in Sydney and she carried it on the ship. I tried to convince her that she would have fruit, but no, we brought a banana. Pete will be proud.
Lots of storage space, heaps of drawers. Our television, and you can get ABC News on the television. Then we have our sitting area, which is very comfortable. And our scenic beds.
Scenic beds?
We can see the view from our scenic beds on our veranda, which is well worth the extra money. Well worth every single cent.
We get a table and chairs. And the view's pretty cool.
As if the Pacific doesn't count. So there has been this Eurocentric point of view of which the big land...
Oh. It turns out it's harder than it looks.
One more.
For 1 hour every day while you're at sea, they have a special in the casino, and that is $2 mimosas. So we got a few. Are they tasty?
Very tasty.
Night 2 of the cruise, and tonight the headlined act is some sort of singer.
Yes, we don't know what kind of singer, but we're waiting to see, so it will be very interesting. I think we're looking forward to it because the comedian was not top rate. I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. It was quite exciting. Exciting music, great music, and I'm looking forward to all the shows after it.
Check out our view for breakfast this morning. We have decided to go to the main dining room. We waited about 5 minutes to get in, but it was worth the wait. Starting off our second full day at sea with some friendly competition. It's not a friendly competition. It's Mum versus me. Aw, two. Hole in one. I don't think I can win this hole. It is another beautiful day at sea. It is dead flat, the sky is blue, it's noticeably getting warmer, but we need to work off some breakfast. So we're going to go for a bit of a wander around the running track. He's easily distracted. See? This is what happens, I just lose her.
Congratulations! Congratulations for a beautiful song.
It's trivia time again, but we are at a massive disadvantage. There's 2 of us and most teams are between 6 and 8 people. Apparently the clue today is colours, and we just thought, I wonder how many songs we can think of with a colour in the name, and we thought of 2.
And we need to get 20.
Cheers.
Amazing. Alright, this is your repeat, so again,
Look at it. Like it'll be 5 knots. Mum dropped by the buffet to get a piece of fruit. This is what she got. That doesn't look like a piece of fruit. I'm going to get some rock melon. Ah! I don't think it still counts as a piece of fruit if you just put it with cake. Round 2 of table tennis. Mum's quite good at this. She does these trick balls. I have no idea what's going on. We're in the ice skating rink and we're going to see Blades. That's the show. That's what the show's called. Don't know. Oh, Blades. Ice skating Blades. Of course. We're off to the captain's welcoming party. We're going to grab a glass of champagne and then we're going to go down to see the show. Be honest, why are we going to the captain's party? To get a free glass of champagne. Thank you. How's your room service?
It's excellent. Would you like to see what I got?
Ta-da! Wow, it's a video! Stop 1 on our Kel's guided discovery of Noumea is the market. First stop, the fish part of the market. Ew. The next stop on Cal's random walking tour of Noumea is Coconut Square, which is a bit weird because it's not actually a square, it's more of a rectangle. And there's not many coconuts. No! Number 3 on this tour is the churches. There's a big church and a cathedral right up the hill, and we were just talking to someone that lives here and they said it's a fantastic view. And all my troubles sail away tonight. Unfortunately we can't go inside because it's under restoration, but this is the Cathedral of St. Joseph, built in 1890. I think they're rebuilding the viewpoint, so we'll do it Caledonia style by walking around the corner. Was the extra stairs worth it?
Oh, it's a great view. And we can see the ship from the top.
You can see the ship from the bottom too, so I'm not sure that's the selling point. But you do get a good look at the layout of the town. Worth the extra steps. We are outside the military commander's residence here in Noumea. That would be a very cool building. It was built in 1876. It's still used, a long time. And this one is the residence of the penitentiary director. Get a pretty big house if you run a prison, it turns out.
So we just found 3. So we've got a quiche and something sweet, but we're not sure what it is. But I'm looking forward to it.
Whoa! It's always better when it's made by people that speak French. We're not totally sure what it is, but it was the right amount to get us to the limit to use our credit card. We arrived at the Museum of New Caledonia and it's closed.
The church is closed, the museum is closed. I think we'll go back for a swim on the ship.
We have wandered round to most places in Noumea, but for now our ship's about to sail, so it's time to get back on board and I think we're going to hit school. Seen enough of Noumea?
Seen enough. There are a few things that we missed because they were closed. That was a bit of a disappointment.
back. And down. After about 4 days and about 20 games, I won. You know how you can tell that I won? Yeah, I won a game. It's because Mum wants to play again. Look at her. She's very keen. Where are we going, Mum?
We're about to go through a gap, but I don't know what it's called, but it's not very wide.
Are you worried? We're back in the theatre and tonight is the hypnotist. Mum didn't want to come, but I think it'll be awesome. I've never seen one, so I'm looking forward to it.
So we're sitting in the balcony just in case we get that.
There will be no audience participation from us. We just got off the ship in Port Vila, came out without any problem at all, which was amazing really. And now we're off to explore the town and go up to the waterfalls. It is about 4 k's into town, but it is stinking hot and very sticky, so we have decided to get a water taxi. $5 each, not too bad. Donate to the local economy. How cheap's the gin here? Really cheap. 19 Australian dollars. 19 Australian dollars. That's amazing. 2 bottles. We made it to Maree Cascade, which is meant to be a really beautiful waterfall that you can swim in. We're just walking up to the waterfall. It's steep and a bit slippery, but loads of fun and gorgeous. Beautiful. We're almost there. And there's pretty much no one around. Everyone stopped off at the first pool, so we're going to the top, adventure style. Little bit chilly. Oh. There is just something about waterfalls that makes the world a better place. How do you like cruises? Yeah, I like cruises, I think. Because cruises have waterfalls! Who would have known? What do you think? Thumbs up? I'm used to it now, it's not so cold. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's a really high waterfall. Surprising. You pay a lot of money for this in Asia, but here it's free. You just come to the waterfall and the fish will come and eat something off you. It's pretty gross. That's cool. Fate basically said, come and have a beer. And that fate was, when we eventually managed to get a bus to get us back to the city, we arrived at the time that happy hour starts. So, it's beer o'clock.
Beer o'clock.
The only way to travel. What an epic day. All we need now is some food. We forgot to eat all day, so we're heading back to the ship. It's about to sail. I have loved Vanuatu. What do you think of Vanuatu, Mum?
I love Vanuatu, except well,
2 beers and she can't talk. But they were happy hour beers, so you have to have 2. Welcome to the island of Lifou in New Caledonia. Our mission is to go up to the tiny little church we can see on the point, and apparently from there, if we climb down a couple hundred steps, we'll find an amazing snorkeling spot. At least that's what I'm telling Mum to get her up to the church.
Terrible.
Too steep?
not yet.
Steep now. Steep. Look at the view though.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. We're in Jinnik Bay, which is just across and over the hill from where the cruise ship tenders berth. There's already fish here. Welcome to Jinnik Marine Park. $15 entry, which isn't too bad because it goes to the locals and they do look after this beautiful area. We're going to find some fish and hopefully some coral. There's already fish and coloured coral. This is fun. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. I love it how absolutely beautiful fish and coral like I've never seen before. I've been lucky enough to see a lot of good coral, but that is definitely up there. That was beautiful. The colours are amazing, and there's plenty of fish.
Oh, the coral was fantastic. All the different colours. I saw a black and white Collingwood fish and all the fish that you see on the snorkeling shows.
And then anemones.
And anemones. And I think a sea cucumber. I think I've got to check that out when I get back home.
And what looked like a giant barramundi, but I'm sure it wasn't a giant barramundi.
No, I don't know what that was.
It's been another fantastic day, but it's definitely time to head back and have a hot shower because we're both pretty cold. And just like that, we're back, minus a water bottle.
fell overboard.
It went for a swim. Another great day. Where are we going, Mum? Maree Beach. Welcome to the island of Maree. Our mission today is to jump on the shuttle bus and head down to a beach. Looks good. Let's go for a swim.
Oh, it's idyllic. Absolutely beautiful. Colour of the water, waves rolling in, palm trees. Absolutely beautiful.
This is our little spot under the tree. There is a definite advantage in getting to this beach early.
Good, the water's lovely and clear. It's not quite as interesting as the coral yesterday, but it's still falling over. Really, really beautiful.
Cheers, Mum. Delicious beer. What's the beer? Cheers. There is pretty much three things that the locals are trying to sell you on this beach. 1 is whole lobsters, 2 is french fries, and 3 is beer. And if you go to one shop, he has beers for $5. I call that a win. And just like that, we're back at the port and heading back to the ship. Our 4th and final port visit, it has been awesome. Back on the ship after another awesome day in New Caledonia, this time at the beach. Now, this ship has 2 water slides, and my niece Lainey loves water slides, so she would never forgive me if I didn't go on them. So here we go.
Said, hey, as you stopped me just a second away from all the pain. You told me if I leave, then no one gains, and it feels like you smashed me with a hammer. I'm ready to see we fell apart. I'm ready to believe you have a heart. And then you said, hey, we can build it all up again. We can leave with the morning train. I could try to get over you, but I will never love again. Hey, we can build it all up again. We can dance in the summer rain. I know we can find it and keep it. We'll get back home again. I said, hey, you found me like in fiction, but I'm ready to see we're both a part of it. Could be the start of it, 'cause I know you're the missing piece of puzzle. You're the queen of my cup.
And just like that, we are back in Sydney. See you later, Voyager Seas. It has been awesome.
You said, hey, as you stopped me just a second.
It's definitely when you're most coordinated. You would not last very long on The Amazing Race. Come on! What's our next clue?
We're going into the State Theatre to watch a show. I think it's a comedy show. I think it'll be lots of fun.
Pretty sure it's not the State Theatre, but I like your thinking.
It's the State Theatre.
Or it says Royal Theatre. I mean...